Hello students, we already finished with the classification and tabulation. So what we do in tabulation, the data is given in the paragraph, we just convert it into tabular form. Why? Because it is very neat and clean, and it is in complete, and it is very easy to understand when compared to paragraph. Still, when we compare paragraphs, tabulated data and diagram, what stand out, which type of representation is stands out? That is diagrams, because it is very attractive and it is very simple when it compares to other types. Correct. So diagrams and graphic representations are very easy and very attractive. So this sentence you will agree with me. Correct. Okay. Before we study about diagrams, graphical representations, or it is not graphical, it is graphic representation. Let us study about the need or importance of the diagrams and graphs. Clear? The first one is what they are attractive. Already we know they are attractive. Hence diagrams and graphs are commonly used in the newspaper, magazine for the purpose of advertisement. For the purpose of advertisement, we can see in the TV or else YouTube or else all social medias, we will see the graphs and diagram, pie chart, everything. You might have seen that. Correct. So everything comes under these diagrams and graphic representation. Clear? See, you see this, you know, like pie chart, everything you saw, that round like this data will be divided 20% something like this, it is given. This is pie diagram. So everything you have been seen in your daily life, but you don't know this comes under the statistics, right? ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇದೊಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಇದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿರೋದು. ಸುಮಾರಂಥ ವಿಷಯಗಳಿದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? Next, second one is what? They give bird's eye view of entire data. What is that bird's eye view? What is that bird's eye view? Overall looking. For example, in one glance you can see what the data tells. For example, data is in pie chart. You can see like what percent of the pie chart or diagram having or else what percent of the something. What will take one example? Population. About population will take who consumes rice, wheat, like that in India. For a clear more rice, more wheat, more ragi, like that. So what percent of people eat rice? You can see in bird's eye view. At one glance you can see the overall thing or overall information the data tells us. Correct? So that is nothing, the sentence means nothing but what? Overall data we can see in one glance. Clear? They can be easily understood by a common man. Of course, when compared to tabulated data, diagrams are easy. When compared to paragraph, tabulation is easy. Clear? So first comes paragraph, which is next is tabulation. So when compared to tabulation, this paragraphs one is difficult. So when compared to diagram, tabulation is difficult. Clear? So when compared to all these three, which is easy? Diagrams is easy. Clear? So diagram can be understood easily by common man. They can be remembered for a longer period of time. What it means? It is easy to remember, nothing else. Clear? Fifth one is they facilitate comparison. ಇದು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಿಂಗ್. ತುಂಬ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ಝಿನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ, ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ, ಈವನ್ ಟಿ ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡ್ಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಥದ್ದು, ದೇ ಗಿವ್ ಬರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಐ ವೀವ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಎಟ್ ಎ ಗ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್. ಒಂದೇ ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನೋಡುವಾಗ, ಲೈಕ್ ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿ ನೋಡುವಾಗಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಆ ಡಾಟಾ ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಡಾಟಾದ ವಿಷಯ ಎಂತ, ಆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್, ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಬೈ ಅ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ಗಿಂತ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಈಸಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಗಿಂತ ಈಸಿ ಯಾವುದು? ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಸೊ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಲಾಂಗರ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ತುಂಬ ಟೈಮ್ನ ತನಕ ನೆನಪಿಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಎಂತ? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಇದು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಅಂತ. ದೇ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್. General rules for constructing diagrams and graphs. Every diagram should have suitable title and it is written above it. The first two rules ಎಂತ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್, ಇದು ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದು. ಎಂಥ ರೂಲ್ಸ್? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, it should contain one title. We should write the title for every diagrams. Clear? Next, proper scale according to the size of the paper should be selected. We have to see the paper first, then scale should be decided. Clear? For example, if it is very small sheet of paper is available, then what you will do, for example, your value till 100 you are getting, so you can mark 1 2 3 4, no, because paper is small. So proper scale should be used there. You can take it as 10 20 30, or else you can take it as 50 100. Clear? 25 50 75 100, you can take it as like that also. So third one, it should be neat and clean. Of course, if it is messy, then we can't understand what it tells us. Correct? If it is completely messed up, graph is completely messed up, then you can find out anything? No. Next, to indicate different parts, table shades, etc. are used shown clearly. It means, for example, you take pie chart. What pie chart is also one of the diagrams where it comes everything. Later we'll see it, we can study it. So if it is pie chart, it should be proper circle. Okay, how it will be? It will be like this. Correct? Something 20% 30%, right? So it should be given with the shades like this. It will be marked some, it will be shown, or it will be represented using different patterns. Why? So that we can tell what this pattern tells: rice, wheat, other grains. Clear? ಅದು ಯಾವತ್ತು ಖಾಲಿ ಪೈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸು ಕಮ್ಮಿ, ಕಲರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದವ ಅಥವಾ ವಿ ಮೈಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ಸ್, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದವ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಶೋ ಇಟ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಒಂದೇ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಎರಡು ಸತಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಅದು ಎಂತ ಅಂತ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಸಿ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್. ಹೂ ನೋಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಟೆಲ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್. Correct? You have to do indicating one small box. Later you have to mention there. It means index. It is called as an index. So you have to do the index there. Clear? Next, it should be completed with all respects. It should be complete. It should be simple and self-explanatory. Clear? Next, type of diagram. There are 4 types of diagram: one-dimensional diagrams, two-dimensional diagram, three-dimensional diagram, and pictograms and cartograms. It is the next page. Only you have to study this too. The other two is not important. They might ask what are the types of diagram. That time you have to write these 4 answers. Clear? What is this pictograms and cartograms? 3-dimension means, you know what is this? It should include all the 3 diagrams. If you consider one room and consider corner, it has x-axis, y-axis, and one more axis. For example, if you consider room, see, like this one dimension, one more is like this, and upper direction one. You might think that lower is also there. This is one axis. Okay, this is one and this is one. So you will use 3 dimensions. Clear? The 3-dimensional graphs also available. Next, pictograms means using pictures you will denote frequencies or the data. Clear? Cartograms means you will use maps or geographical locations. Clear? Next, let us see. Next, let us move on. The next one is one-dimensional. First one we have to take. That is one-dimensional diagrams. One-dimensional diagram means what name itself says. That is diagram drawn by considering only one dimensions are called as one-dimensional diagrams. Now, examples for one-dimensional diagrams. That is simple bar diagram, multiple bar diagram, component or subdivided bar diagram, percentage bar diagrams. by reading that names we understood what is it. It is just bar diagram, means you will use bars in it. Clear? Okay, let us see what is that. What is this? The first one is simple bar diagrams. Okay, here to represent the data, rectangular bars of equal width and height proportional to the magnitude of the items are drawn with the proper scale. It means what? What it means? See, we use rectangular bars to denote these diagrams. Okay, only rectangular bars? No, with equal width, means if one rectangular bar's width is taken as particular centimeter, for example 1 centimeter, then another diagram in that same diagram should be another bar in the same diagram should be 1 centimeter. Clear? ಒಂದು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬಾರ್ ಇದ್ದು ನೀವು 1 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಾರ್ 1 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರೇ ಬಿಡ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? So equal width of rectangular bars and height of the bar should be correspond to the magnitude. It means frequency of that items. Clear? Width of the bar is taken for attraction. If width we'll consider, no, it has no meaning, just for attractive purpose. I can take it as 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. It is up to me. Clear? It for example, if the data is like this, so I am taking 1 centimeter. No, not like that. Clear? It is just for attractive purpose we are taking one width. If I take 1 centimeter, then all the bars should be of 1 centimeter. If I take it as 0.5 centimeter, then all the bars should be of 0.5 centimeter. Clear? Next, it is used for comparative study of two or more items of single variable. Used for comparative study of 2 or more items. For example, see production in different years. 2 or more years I am comparing production. Correct? Clear? Next, for example, imports exports for different years we can calculate. Now let us see how to draw a simple bar diagram. It is very important. All the diagrams they might ask for exams 5 or 4 marks. Clear? So present the following data regarding the production of paddy by the simple bar diagram. What is given? Years is given, production is given. So what we are comparing? Production in different years. So production should be taken in the y-axis. What is taken in the other, that is year, so year is taken in the x-axis. If instead of years, if it is like other terms, let us see in other diagrams. Here I can give example. You can see it in the second one, multiple bar diagrams, you will understand. Here you take year and production is given, here you take it in x-axis and other one is taken in the y-axis, that is production. Clear? So I have to draw the graph now. First what I have to do, I have to write the table. What is that? Title. What is that? Simple bar diagram. Simple bar diagram presenting production of paddy in different years. Clear? After the title, what I have to do? I have to draw x-axis and y-axis. Just I draw on 1 centimeter because it is a 1 centimeter gaps dots, because it is easy to draw. Otherwise I have to waste my time for that. Clear? After drawing a what x-axis and y-axis, I decided I'll draw rectangular bars of width 1 centimeter. It is my decision. Width is of 1 centimeter. I can take it as 2 also. It is my choice. Clear? The first one is 2005 90. Next 2006 85. 2700. 2008 is 105. Which one is less? 85 is less and 105 is largest volume. Correct? So what I'll do, I'll start from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 110. Done. Okay, what I'll do, first one is 2005. I'll leave 1 centimeter gap, then it is 2005. What is the magnitude? It is 90. So 90. It is of 90. Clear. Next is, it is what? 2005. What is next? Next is 2006 and it is 85. So 2006, 85 means 80 and 90. So in between 80 and 90 I have to mark. Correct? So I'll mark. Correct? Correct, no? Next is what? Third one is 2700. Means this is for 2006. Next is 2007. How much it is? 100. Till here, correct? 100 is here. So till here I have to draw. Correct? See, I left 1 centimeter gap each. Correct? Each bar have same gap. So maintain that. Next, 2008 is how much? 2008 is 105. Correct? 2008 is 105. So where it is? Between 110 and 105. Correct? 105 somewhere here. Clear? After writing this, we have to mention what is this year and what is this production. So it is not varying or something, it is just a years, but here something scale is mentioned, right? Y-axis. So I have to write a scale here. Scale is y-axis 1 centimeter gap I had taken. 1 centimeter equal to 10 what? 10 units. Correct? 10 units. 10 units means what? 10,000 tons. Clear? This is what? Simple bar diagram. Clear? Title is necessary, scale is also necessary. We have to see where we have to y-axis. Okay, y-axis I have to write the scale. Clear? Then bar should have equal width. Everything, every width, bars have same width. Here I taken as 1 means every bar should have 1 width. Clear? Space is also equal. This space, this is a space, this is a space. It should also 1 centimeter each. Clear? Then I have to mention what is x-axis, what is y-axis. Done. Any doubts you can ask in WhatsApp. Clear? Put your doubts in a group. Thank you.